Hey traders, Joe right here from MaximumLots.com, here again with the weekly supply and demand Forex outlook for the week beginning 4th of October 2015. So I'm still looking at AN, Aussie New Zealand dollar on the daily, still watching this demand level here. So yeah, just a case of watching to see how price comes back down, just over 150 pips away at the minute. So we'll see whether we get a reaction from there. There may be an opportunity to trade down, a short-term trade as well, if we get some momentum and some smaller time frame levels. So we'll be watching for that as well in the members area. Okay, let's move on and look at Euro CAD. Okay, yep, so price has been making a move back down. We've got this demand over here, one touch already, red candles only at the minute. There was a shorter time frame level to take a short from in the week, which we looked at. And in fact, let me just drop down. I'll show you which one that was. That was this supply level here. So yeah, so I have this marked up, and as you can see, really big move out of there. A big move in, big move out on the 5 minute. You can see after this engulf, opportunity to trade on that one. Okay, so yeah, that was a short-term trade, and yeah, we can maybe look for longer-term ones from this demand level if we do get a bounce. So moving on, let's look at the pound. Let's look at pound yen. So yeah, so I mentioned possible longs on here. Had it go already? That one didn't work out, and we are still in this zone. We've got that Momo candle that was created at the end of last week. Red candles coming down, so I'm looking to see whether we can get another chance at a long on this GJ. So that's what I'm watching for this week. Sticking with the pound then, pound dollar. Now I've really taken a short-term trade on this one last week. We've got this demand, and there was a head entry there which we took. Mentioned that in the members area. Took that just before NFP, and as you can see, price rallied up quite nicely. So yeah, that was a decent trade. There's his 15-minute demand. Put that one on. Yeah, and I entered it at 15-minute demand. Came out up here somewhere for about 60 odd pips. Came out before it started to retrace. Happened to be NFP, but that had nothing to do with the reason why I took the trade, but that did help. And as we're speaking about trades from last week, if you remember from last week's video, last week's post, I was talking about dollar Swiss, how we've got this supply, this rally, base, drop. We've had one touch already, which engulfed this demand, and then we were back up at that level, and I was looking for another potential move out, and we got that last week on Friday. Let me just drop down. So after that touch, you can see this supply level here. Let's put that on. So you had that, price came back up, and there's a bit of a 15-minute supply there. If I do it, I can't quite see it, but you've got that rally base, bit of a dropout, bit of a supply there, and you've got a bit of demand just there. I think it is. Is that? Yeah, just a little bit. Mark that on. Very small level. Okay, so that was a bit of demand that was engulfed. Entered at that 15-minute supply, and yeah, I don't need to tell you what happened. You can see there was a lot of pips to be made. I actually came out with 100 or so, not the full 140. You never know if price is going to turn, but yeah, price came back down into this area. Didn't want to hang around too much. But after these big candles, I thought, okay, it's time for me to exit. Good thing too, because price gave back quite a few of those gains, and now retraced 80 odd pips from the low. But yeah, that was a nice one that worked out from last week, both the GU and the dollar Swiss. So yeah, those are the main pairs that I will be watching. Until next time, happy trading, guys.